good as new now. That wasn't the case earlier. The previous battle with Nightmare caused some serious damage to Rhino as that battering ram was snapped off by that wheel spinning at over 300 miles an hour. Like an auto racing pit crew, time is of the essence. Repairs need to be completed in the allotted 20 minutes. Alexander Rose and Team Rhino work against the clock, using any means necessary to rebuild and reload weapons. Hopes of a championship rely on teamwork in the pits. Every person has a job to do. The job at hand right now is getting Rhino healthy and ready for battle. Not only is there damage to fix on the outer shell of Rhino, but most importantly, replacing the main weapon, that pneumatic ram. Without this weapon, Rhino has no shot at victory. Dealing with pressure in the pits could make a difference between winning and losing a championship. Trip to the finals is on the line. Semifinal action in the heavyweight division getting set to begin. The robots are armed and ready to go. In the red square, it will be Vlad the Impaler coming off a very impressive early KO of Biohazard, one of the favorites. Vlad the Impaler on a roll right now.
A very scary and powerful robot, Vlad the Impaler, with an excellent driver at the stick.
Across the battle box in the blue square, looking for a trip to the finals, Rhino. You can see the laser target gun on front. Once again, compressed gas powers that ram.
Rhino also a very solid robot, but that punch might be able to get through the aluminum on the side of Vlad.
Big time collision about to happen. Let's get it started with Y2K2.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's kick some butt.
See Rhino moving around to the side, using that ram quickly to score a strong blow. See Vlad the Impaler trying to get that fourth action going. Lost track. Look at the puncture in the front of Vlad the Impaler.
Just as I was saying, very powerful air punch on the front of Rhino.
Goodness, you can see that hole right there. Once again, big time shot by Rhino. Stalking Vlad the Impaler right now. Aggressiveness in favor of Rhino thus far. Vlad the Impaler having a hard time finding Rhino in the battle box.
Yeah, Vlad seems to be having some control problems at this point.
Rhino sizing. Oh, big time! Sparks fly. Good run by Vlad the Impaler making a comeback. Really good shot by Vlad the Impaler. Very evenly matched semifinal as well. Against the side of the battle box.
Two very good drivers in the arena right now.
On that driving, took himself right onto the sideways. Once again, wheels on both sides.
See, there's an advantage to having wheels on the top and the bottom.
Rhino having some maneuverability problems right now. The Impaler sizing him up. Once again, the Impaler impales Rhino. Rhino not able to move. And the Impaler backs off. Right into the side of the battle box. Vlad the Impaler picking up some momentum.
Rhino is unmoving at this point.
Rhino might be in deep trouble. Vlad the Impaler
Getting lined up.
Once again, takes Rhino on his side. Look at the shards of metal being sprayed.
Now, I'll have to release him in about 20 seconds.
The rules of Battlebots, you can only put your opponent for 30 seconds, but doing huge damage to the punch. Spinning around at the side. Oh, now he's got something caught in the tooth of that blade. Might have disabled that blade. They're locked up right now. Neither robot, now the blades are back. Doing the backside of punch on. Once again, locks that blade up. Great work by both. Oh, you can see the bottom. You can see the bottom of Punch-Out coming out. He has been totally disabled. Take a look. You can see it hanging right there.
Excellent strategy. Well, that is his drive system. I believe it's shock mounted in there to absorb those enormous blows that he can deliver.
Tremendous demonstration of the model of Punch-Out.
7, 6, 5,
it's over.
Battlebots time.
Well, it would seem that the Cinderella line of Punjab has come to the conclusion of the semifinals.
Some fantastic driving by Stephen Felt with Voltart.
Romero Malari, a little concerned. Stephen Felt, great comeback. And you got to give it to Romero for getting this far in the competition.
Oh, it's certainly taken a beating, Punjar has, but it continues to come back and dish it out.
Real sign of concern on the face of Romero. His robot absolutely sliced up the back by those circular saws. And you can see the bottom of Punjar hanging there. Did he rip through some bolts that might have held his drivetrain in there?
It looks more like they're actually intertwined inside.
Punjar had a fast start in this battle. Voltart turned it around early, though, was Punjar using its brute force, getting the leverage, getting a good run on Voltart.
And you see Voltart extending its arm to try to cushion the blow against the wall at that point.
Stephen Felt doing a great job of driving Voltart. Voltart got Punjar, got the leverage, maneuvered him towards the blades, did a great job. There you see it. Just ripping the guts out of Punjar.
Using those deadly arena hazards to your advantage can make the key to success or failure.
Oh, look at that slice. Look at that clean cut by those saws. What is the material that Punjar is made of that's getting sliced?
That's diamond plate aluminum, very vulnerable to those arena saws.
Oh, there you see underneath how the saws get locked up. What's that locked onto the saw right there, Dan?
Oh, it just looks like the edge of the protective shell has gotten in between the teeth.
CompuBot stats all the way for Voltart after a slow start in which Punjar had the leverage, took a couple runs at Voltart. Voltart wins going away 31-9 on the CompuBot stats.
The three human judges have scored a 9-0 decision for the Red Square, Voltart.
Stephen Felt, the driver, builder of Voltart, he is a happy man. His robot is in the heavyweight fight.
And Voltart doing much damage to Punjar, now being sliced on those titanium blades inside the battle box. And Stephen, you knew that was the weakness for Punjar underneath. Talk about your strategy there.
He has no belly pan at all, so all his stuff is really exposed. So here again, my approach was to just get under grab a hold of him. And actually in the last match, I had a realization at one point when I grabbed a hold of Mortis. And I realized once I had a hold of him, I don't have to do anything. You know, he's mine. I could do whatever I want with him. So I slowly meandered him around. I used that same philosophy with Punjar. Once I got a hold of him, I calmed down and figured he's mine. I get to do what I want with the guy. So that was the thing. So I dragged him over the blades, moved him around a little bit, and tried to do as much damage as possible. So.
All right, now I know your heart is beating because it's the World Championship in the heavyweights now. Vlad the Impaler, 20 minutes to get ready for him.
Yeah. 20 minutes. I got to get my battery charged, but I think it'll be another great match. We're pretty well matched for each other. We're both big, heavy robots with lifters. So,
okay, we'll let you go and get back to the pit.
Thanks a lot, Lewis.
All right, Larry.
Thank you, Lewis. The heavyweight final has been set. It will be Vlad the Impaler going up against Voltart for the first ever heavyweight world championship of BattleBots.